campaign's underway to encourage businesses to get their staff to volunteer. Springing into Action wants companies to get involved and says it will benefit their workers and their business. Backed by a charity which already has employees at the likes of EE and Barclays volunteering, organisers hope more firms will follow. Well, here to tell us more is Helen Walker, who's heading up the campaign. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
So, first of all, tell us the benefits of volunteering. Why is it so important for staff?
Volunteering is hugely beneficial for staff in terms of team building, leadership skills, decision making and staff morale. And better staff morale means increased productivity for companies, so it's a win-win.
So what sort of things are we talking about when volunteering? Talking about, I don't know, high street charity shops, or what?
You can volunteer in any sort of environment, you know, from painting a community centre to digging a ditch to looking at something that's a bit more impactful, like mentoring a young person with a mental health problem. There are all sorts of things that we can organise for you at TimeBank that suit what your company wants to do, but more importantly what your staff want to do to go out and volunteer.
And you're saying that volunteering is not only so important, not only do you build those leadership skills, but also you can become a part of the community, which in itself can be very important for any member of staff.
Hugely important, and very important for the company to be seen to be doing something positively in its local community, and that really is very powerful, I think.
And it even outweighs, you know, organising away days, team building days, and it's just, not only is it probably cheaper, but indeed you get more back and you actually do build that team spirit.
You get an awful lot more back. At TimeBank we do for our Christmas party we volunteer as a whole organisation, and in fact it was delayed a bit this year because we were moving offices, so we just did it last week. And it's great fun because you get the whole team from Birmingham, from London, from Scotland, all together, you volunteer, and you've got a single thing to talk about when you do go out for your meal afterwards, and that's an awful lot more fun than sitting drinking an inadequate glass of wine in the office for a Christmas party. So you've got something that you can really feel that you're making a difference to your community, and that you've got that feel-good factor afterwards. So yes, it's really impactful.
And obviously you're going a really big way in convincing some massive firms to get their staff involved. As I mentioned before, EE, Barclays,
yes.
Also BP.
There's all sorts of companies, and I mean, you talk about the big ones, but it can be really impactful for the smaller companies as well, that can go out and use perhaps their creative skills to create a reading corner in a school so that kids have an environment where they want to go and read. At the end of the day, what TimeBank wants to create for London is a group of serial volunteers. So we want to engage people in volunteering, we want to get them really excited about it as an entry point by working with their companies to volunteer, and then go on and volunteer even more in their own time.
And this is all part of National Business Volunteering Day.
Today is a National Employee Volunteering Day, and our campaign Spring into Action is just to encourage companies to look at it and say, look, the weather's starting to improve, you can do something outside, you can take your teams out and really engage with them and make a big difference to both your community and how your staff feel about your company.
And this is a week-long event. You've got a week-long of events, or a week-long of things you're doing that people...
That's right. The volunteering you can do throughout the year. You can do it at any time. So this is our campaign to just really raise awareness of it. But you can, as I say, we do it at Christmas, so you can do it throughout the year, any time that you want, when you really feel that you will be able to make a difference to whatever it is that really turns you on. And it might be digital volunteering if you're a digital company, for example, or it might be, no, actually, we want to go out and dig a ditch.
Okay, so how can people get involved?
Get involved, just go to our website, timebank.org.uk, and we'll set up volunteering for you.
All right, Helen, thanks so much.
Thank you very much indeed. Thank you.